What's up guys, CoStar here, and I got a new video for you guys today. This is going to, in the background, you guys can enjoy some solo hardpoint, one whole map, and they ended the game, or we lost connection to the host, and then one whole half of another map, of the same map, solo hardpoint, but that was a comeback. It doesn't really show us coming back, it just shows us when we start getting ahead, so just enjoy that in the background. But this video I'm going to be talking about what got me into competitive Call of Duty. So I first got into Call of Duty back in Call of Duty Ghost. I got it for Christmas on the Xbox 360, and I played the whole campaign Christmas Day. Didn't really know what to expect, wasn't, expecting anything. Actually, funny story, I went to my friend's house like a week before Christmas, and I played Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and we played on Nuketown. And so when I got Ghost for Christmas, I was so confused why Nuketown wasn't on Ghost. So anyways, one of my friends had also gotten an Xbox 360 and Call of Duty Ghost for Christmas. He went to my school, Paintball Lucas, that was his gamer tag. And we played pubs for a while. I think about for 3 months, going into like March-ish. And then CoD Champs came up, and it was such this big deal, and it was on the dashboard of the Xbox 360. I didn't know what it was. It just said Call of Duty Championships $1 million tournament, so it kind of interested me. Anytime I see money, I get interested. So I clicked on that, and I watched a little bit of Call of Duty Championships, and I was confused because it was 4-on-4, not 6-on-6, and I saw these guys calling out and screaming and stuff, and I didn't know what was going on. So I asked Lucas, Paintball Lucas, if he knew what was going on, and he said, yeah, there's this thing called competitive Call of Duty, these guys, they go to tournaments, they play online for lots of money. And I said, oh, that sounds kind of interesting, because I'm a very competitive person, so I love anything competitive, and I love playing Call of Duty, so when I found out there was a competitive Call of Duty, I got really interested. So, I asked him, I said, so how do you get into, how do you get into that stuff? How do you play in these tournaments? And he was like, I'm not really sure, but there is this thing called Clan v Clan, which is 4v4, just like this is. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, let's play it. So me and him, we got into this 4v4 clan versus clan match. I think it was Warhawk Search and Destroy. I was like, oh, let's go, I love this map, Warhawk. And so we played it, and I did shit. I think I went like 1-8 or something like that. But it still intrigued me, and I still felt like playing more Clan v Clan. So the next map, I think, was Freight Domination. And I was using like MTAR with the red dot, silencer, some crazy class, puppy class. And this kid in game chat was like, what is this kid doing? And I asked Lucas, I was like, what does he mean what I'm doing? I'm just trying to, get some kills. And he was like, no, you're running an MTAR red dot. And I was like, is that bad? He was like, yeah, in competitive COD, they only use like two guns and certain attachments. Everybody runs the same thing. And I was like, oh, what are they? So he told me, I think it was MTAR, he told me all the grips, all the attachments and all the perks. And so I put them on, and I think we played one more map in Clan vs Clan, and it was Warhawk Blitz. So in this map, I really had no clue how to play Blitz. I didn't really play Blitz a lot, but I ended up going positive. I think I went like 27, excuse my phone, guys. I think I went like 27 and like 24 or something like that. But I felt like I did really good. I was really pumped, and I couldn't wait to play more. So the next day, I got on to play some Clan v Clan by myself. Once again, it was Warhawk Search, and the 3 guys that were on my team, the 3 other guys that were on my team, were all in a party together. And so I ended up doing extremely well in that map. I think I went 8-1. I guess you could say I caught on well. So I went 8-1, and these kids invited me to a party. So I was like, sure, you know what, I'll just join, see what they want. So I joined up on the party, and they were like, yo, you did really good that map, you want to play some GBs? So at this point, I'm extremely confused. I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to say, what is a GB, and then I looked like a noob, but I did. So I asked, I said, yeah, if I knew what a GB was, and they were like, you don't know what a GB is, dude? I was like, no, and they were like, oh, is this thing on MLG.TV or whatever, game battles. You play competitively, search and destroy for XP, and then you get a certain rank. And I was like, oh, that sounds pretty fun. And so, because I remembered that all those tournaments that my friend Lucas was talking about were funded or sponsored or whatever by MLG. And so I said, yeah, sure, where do I sign up? So I went and made an account. I was really pumped, and I started playing GBs with these kids. I guess that's really what kickstarted my competitive Call of Duty career. If you want to call it a career, it's not, I haven't really made it a career yet, but I plan on in the future, if the opportunity falls in my hand. But, so I played on this map, or I played these GBs with these kids, and, I was doing terrible. I was just doing terrible, and they stopped playing with me. Oh my goodness, excuse my phone. Sorry guys, let me just mute this real quick. So, they didn't want to play with me anymore, because I was just doing awful. Apparently I was hurting their rank or whatever, so I was like 0-3 at this time. Now on my GB account, I wasn't really caring. I just cared about having fun, you know. Anything competitive was fun to me. Of course, I didn't like losing, but at the same time, I was really new to it, so I didn't really expect any much more. So I started playing. Oh, excuse me. I announced my friend Lucas the GBs. I was like, yo, let's go play some GBs. He knew what they were. He already had an account, so we went and played Dubs GBs. So we were doing terrible. I think we didn't win our one. I don't think we won one until our 21st match or something like that. But we didn't really care, you know. It was more of a fun thing. But I still had that drive to win, so I wanted to take it to a next level. So I was like asking Lucas. I was like, yo, how do I take this to the next level? He's like, get a Twitter. So I got a Twitter. At this point, my gamer tag was can't touch this 20. So I got a Twitter. And then I changed my gamer tag to Crisis. That's when I met Pinky. Now, Pinky, we've known each other for about a year now. Met on Xbox, and we just kind of like clicked. You know, we played well together. I liked him, he liked me, so we started playing more competitively together. So we started playing GBs, and we were actually winning. So we decided to make a team. Now, we called this team Rare. So my gamer tag was Rare Crisis, and his was Entice OG Pinke or something like that. So I was playing on a 55-inch TV, and I thought that was good. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get a bigger TV. I want to play this, and I couldn't get off this game. Listen, I played this game for a while, 12 hours. This is where we lagged out, by the way. But I played this for at least 12 hours a day. My dad was getting concerned. He was like, yo, you're getting addicted to this. And I was like, no, I'm not, Dad. I just really love playing Call of Duty. And he was like, you're addicted, dude. I was like, no, Dad, leave me alone. I just want to play Call of Duty with my friends. And so, we started playing. We made a team. And, this is when everything just kind of kick-started for me. So, we made this team, and we ended up getting into an argument or whatever, and we split up. That's when I was a free agent. And so I got on, not really sure. Oh yeah, so after this, I started playing with, Virus V2 and, Agent Virus and Agent Red, and we started playing together, and we formed a team. And we played in a 4v4 one and done Twitter tournament, S&D one and done, and we won this tournament. This was the best feeling I've ever had playing Call of Duty. I felt on top of the world. I made a big deal out of it, when in all reality it was just a Twitter tournament, no big deal. And so I started playing with them. I kept on playing with them. And so then after that, I started watching Twitch streams, and I watched a Twitch stream called Nex, XGN Nex. He was on XGN, but now it's just Nex, the Nex, if you want to check out his Twitch. And he played a lot of 1v1 S&D GBs. I didn't know you could play 1v1s, so I started playing 1v1 UMGs using his strategies, his routes, stuff like that. And I was actually doing one really well at 1v1 GBs. I think I ended up going like 17-0. I was on front page. I thought it was a really good deal. Made it to playoffs, and this was my first tournament for money. I placed 4th in the fall singles ladder playoffs, I think. I didn't win any money, but it was all good. I still felt really happy with 4th for having gotten a competitive just a little months earlier. And so I then joined another team. This was Team Chaotic. We were planning on attending a LAN in September, right around my birthday, which is September 4th. But we played every single day, grinded through the summer every single day. It was one of the most fun times. I loved it. I loved getting on and just playing with the team, scrimming, shit like that. I loved it. So we were going to attend a LAN, Console Craze, and I think we ended up splitting up before the LAN or something like that. Oh no, the LAN was on Xbox One and we were on Xbox 360. So I think we ended up splitting up and we didn't go to the LAN. Well, alright, so after that I stopped playing competitive for a while. Ghost was just a terrible game and I didn't really enjoy playing competitive. So I stopped in about September, right around when school started, and I didn't get back into competitive till Advanced Warfare. So Advanced Warfare came out and I was still on the 360. So I got Advanced Warfare and I got back into it. I was happy gaming, but then it struck me. Okay, so I can't really go anywhere with an Xbox One. Do I want to step up my pursue a career in this, or do I want to just say call it quits and just play it for fun? No, I wanted to play this game competitively. So for Christmas, I got an Xbox One, Advanced Warfare, and I am now on a team Phoenix Esports. That's who we're playing with in this. That's who I'm playing with in this scrim, and we're winning. I love it. 2 LANs coming up, as you saw in my intro video, and I couldn't be happier playing this game. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, and that's how I got into competitive Call of Duty. Let me know in the comments down below how you got into competitive Call of Duty. And that's going to be all for this video, guys. I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point contested. Squad, that was textbook.